Hello, Moon Valley. It's been about a month or so since I last updated you regarding our Aiming Higher project. So I decided I'd better give you another update to catch you up so that we're all on the same page. Specifically, I'd like to let you know about six things we want you to know about the Aiming Higher project. First thing is that we're really grateful. You may already know that we have received some $888,000 in pledges over the next 3 years, and that represents a lot of generosity and sacrifice from a lot of people in our Moon Valley family, and we are deeply humbled and grateful. That's the first thing we want you to know. Second thing is that leaves us a little short. You may recall our goal was to generate $2 million in pledges, so we're well short of that. And of course, anytime we fall short of an established goal, there's some disappointment associated with that. But that's small in comparison to the contentment we feel with the outcome. We said all along that we were trusting God for the outcome in this. So we feel that $888,000 is exactly what God wants us to have in this moment. And so we are a little short, but grateful. The third thing we'd like you to know is that we're standing. We're standing behind the original purpose in the Aiming Higher project, and that is to provide a better place for our children and youth. And so we want you to know that you can rest assured that any monies that are given in pledge toward this Aiming Higher project will be used for that original purpose, to provide a better place for our children and youth. The fourth thing that I want you to know is that we are waiting. We are waiting on God, prayerfully seeking His direction. We are waiting to see how the pledges come in. We're waiting to get some clarity on what we're going to do now. And we are not in a hurry to get ourselves into financial trouble by getting into some highly leveraged indebtedness. We're not in a hurry to build something that would end up being inadequate and short-sighted. And we can look back on plenty of times in our history and in biblical history, in fact, when God calls His people to a certain destination, and the path that God leads them on is a lot different than they expected. And so we're waiting on the Lord now for His direction. The fifth thing that I'd like you to know is that we're inviting you to join us in prayerfully waiting on the Lord for His wisdom and direction on what to do. And in the waiting process, we're inviting you also to fulfill your pledge if you have already made one, to consider making a pledge if you have not. And you can make your pledge and fulfill it online or by writing a check that's simply noted Aiming Higher or Building Fund on the check. And we also invite you to continue giving to the operating fund. Some may think that because now we have pledges coming in for the building fund that we have plenty of cash to do the regular day-to-day things. And those two funds are entirely separate. And so we aren't using the building fund to pay day-to-day bills. So I invite you to keep track of where we stand on the operating fund and continue to give toward that as well. The sixth thing I want you to know, the final thing, is that we're going to keep you posted along the way. And if you have questions, please email us or give us a call. Thank you so much, Moon Valley.